Cecil, what's up, man? You got me? You hear me? Oh, you muted. Hold up. Now we should be good. Oh, yeah, you muted, bro. You got to unmute it. There you go. No, you're still muted. Oh. Is your connection good? Yeah, it won't let me unmute you, bro. It's got to be on your end. I'd say try to sign out of it and just come back. Just click that link again. Yeah. So Cecil, he had a little bit of connection issues. No worries. He'll be back shortly. We were just talking right before it started. I don't know what's going on. The internet in Mississippi isn't the best, that's for sure. But I don't know if it's on my end or his. Looks like I'm good on my end though. So anyway, how we doing, guys? It's episode 3. It's your host Matthew. I got Cecil with me. He'll be in just a second. We're going to talk more about his journey, his life, what he's up to. Kind of just get to know him more. Right now, he is off on IR. He's currently injured. He just had a procedure done, and he'll tell us more about it, I'm sure, once he gets on. Cecil, you there now, bro? You hear me? All right, let's see.
Yeah, you hear me?
There we go. Now I can
You
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
That's some phones, man. That's how they do.
Them iPhones, you already know, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I was just telling the people at home, we're going to get to know you a little more today, talk about
Oh,
your journey.
most
Hey,
definitely.
I saw
Yes, sir.
you're laid up right now. Now you're injured. Can you tell everybody what happened at home? Just roundabout idea.
Nah, I at the Bay Area game, I was told to do push-ups by my trainer, and then that's when my chest tightened up, and that's when my pec slightly tore. But it's like it was like a grade 1. It wasn't like too serious. It was fixable, and it been 4 weeks after surgery. I got 2 more weeks. The stitches come out. I do therapy, and I can get back rolling, doing what Scary Cherry lesson. It's a journey. It's a part of the journey. Ain't nothing stop nothing. The God in control of everything.
Yes, sir. You're correct.
Another chapter
I
in
love
the
your faith, man. You got a strong word and strong
story.
will. So I like it,
That's
hearing you
all
say
it
that.
is. Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little bit about
Most,
XFL news before we get started talking about you. Is that cool? I just got a couple little points to hit.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what they say, the way is when it's a way, it's a will, and when it's a will, it's a way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I know you heard about
Most
the
definitely.
IFL, and
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
you hear about the IFL, and they've announced the IFL to XFL combine. Now, I know we just kind of talked about it.
Yes, sir.
You probably still be rehabbing when that takes place. But what do you think about that personally as a player? Do you like that idea? Is that something that you look forward to
Yes, sir.
seeing?
I will. I will. It's fantastic and wonderful. It's a privilege, but I mean, like at the end of the day, like, is it gonna be real like, quality? Getting to know the player, getting to know how good the player is. You know what I'm saying? Understand putting guys in position to be wanted by the right team, not just wanted in for a camp body. Because I've been in that position leaving the NFL academy. You perform and then you got to go somewhere else and come and rename yourself again. Then the coaches come back and apologize to you. And that's why you say you never burn bridges, because you never know when you got to walk across that bridge again.
Yes, sir.
And
You're
I
correct.
mean, that's a fantastic opportunity. And guys that's hungry, I mean, I'm a 2020 guy that came out when Pro Days got canceled. And I'm still chasing the dream, been active for 3 years. So at the end of the day, like, it's an avenue for the new generation to take and don't give up on their dream. Because where I'm from, people, once they know they can't make it to college or past high school, they go straight to the streets and a felony. And I mean, that's another way and another opportunity through God with the IFL, and that's a wonderful partnership.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I spoke to Jeremiah about that on our
They help
last
people.
show. It's easier to do the hard
Yes, sir.
things. It's easier to do the wrong things than it is to do the right things.
Most definitely, yes, sir. And when chasing that dream, I mean, people think, oh man, if I go to the IFL, if I don't get enough film, I can't get an NFL camp, I can't get an XFL, or if a situation come up, because I was in a situation where I had a workout with Orlando. I ain't had nobody in Polk County want to take me up to Orlando. I'm 30 minutes from Orlando. So, I mean, it's a great avenue. So, at the end of the day, you got to take advantage of your opportunity and run with them. And that's what I always did and kept my faith alive. And football is football. It's ABC to me. I've been doing this since 3 with this story. They got it out of the mud, and you don't know what the mud is when you're going through Little League, you're going through JUCO, you're going to lead the league. Oh, they tell you perform here, you're going to get the opportunity. You perform.
Oh, Cecil, we lost you, brother. Well, we'll see when he connects back in. There you go, Cecil. You back? We lost him towards the end of that sentence. I don't know if you can hear us, Cecil. But
Matt,
there you go,
Matt,
brother. Now I hear you.
yeah,
Yeah,
but they
I
don't
lost
know.
you there at the end of
They
it.
don't. Nah, they just don't know the part of getting it out the mud. Like everybody I done played in the NFL now, I either was a 4-star with them or a 5-star, and they had the easy route. It was hand and gave. And but at the end of the day, you don't be mad at other people blessing you. I'm always been the type. I'm happy for everybody. I want everybody to win. And that's again, I feel like if I want to see everybody happy, God bless me just because I don't care if you my hater or you got something against me. I wish nothing but the best for you with anything, with anybody or any person I meet. Because at the end of the day, everybody make mistakes on sins to everybody. You gonna make mistakes. It's never a loss, it's a lesson. So that's why I always ran off with everything I did chasing my dream. Because at the end of the day, I never look at nothing like a loss. It's always a lesson. And in your dream, you got to kick the door down and take it. So that's the best thing about the game of football. It prepares you for life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How old are you? I
So
don't
this
really
is
know
a
your age.
fantastic.
I'm just curious.
I'm, I'm 27.
27. Got you. Okay. Well, yeah. So you got plenty of time,
27.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely. That's why I ain't even tripping. Hey, one thing about it, God to have it come back in a full circle to you.
Yes, sir. You ain't lying. You got to give that glory sometimes. That's for sure. No way around it. You hear me?
It's his time.
That
You heard
cell
me,
phone
Matt?
don't. I didn't hear you there at the end. That cell phone ain't liking me today.
More definitely. Yes, sir. I hear you.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Sometimes you do got to give the glory to God, man. Do what you can do on your end and just
No, it's all
pray and
right.
hope.
I I say,
Tell you what, Cecil, why don't you hit that video
control what you
off?
can control, right?
Hit that video off and see if that helps you a little bit with your signal. There you go. Now see if I can hear you.
Right, Matt? You
There
control
you
what
go.
you can control, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't. You try to control everything, and it'll make you lose your mind. That's for sure. All right. So, hey,
I
man. While
say
we're on the
you control
subject of
what you
you,
can control, right? You can control
yes,
what you can
sir.
control in life, right? Yes, sir.
I seen you took control many a times in your
Hey
career.
man, my journey is so wild. Once you hear my journey, man, you gonna be like, oh my god. I mean, when I came out, my first offer was in the 8th grade. Most definitely, yes, sir. I was an eighth grader coming out of Frostproof, Florida. Um, I got my first offer was in the eighth grade by the University of Florida. I used to play running back and linebacker in high school. After that, I won state my senior year. I signed with Texas Longhorns. I had over 50 Division One offers. I'm seeing coaches so much that I was getting tired of it. To be honest with you, from my junior to senior year, from my eighth grade, really my eighth grade year, where my offer started in my eighth grade with my first. The rest from up there from eighth to my senior year, it was schools from Ohio State, Alabama, everywhere. Texas Longhorns, Wisconsin, Notre Dame. It was every school that you could name would come to see me do my thing. And after that was there, and everybody tried to make it like it was me versus, and that's what they say. You never let me to, you know what I'm saying, your destiny. As I got older, knew how much it is that the internet could impact you. You know what I'm saying? To that long, I have went to South Florida. Willie Tiger, upon disagreements between Charlie Strong and my father, and the halftime picture, like they came up take a break in training camp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was leaving, so after that, Florida, and when I went to South Florida, I was the number tackle on coaches telling me in the team balling, and then it was over. I had went to Junco and
Hold up, bro. I lost you. You might want to try to switch up positions in your house. It's cutting you off pretty good now. Yeah, it's cutting you off a lot.
Tackles and 9 games.
Yeah, it cut you out, bro. While we're waiting for Cecil to return, just wanted to show everybody the news about the Vegas head coach. I'm sure everybody's heard. Dr. Anthony Blevins. Yeah, he's not got very good service, but he'll be back, man. He's really excited to talk to us. And if it doesn't work, I'll record it locally and upload it so we can listen offline. Either way. So Dr. Anthony Blevins named the head coach of the Vegas Vipers. Now, I believe there was somebody else in front of him for this opportunity, but it didn't work out. So should be a good one for him. Last coach for the Giants, assistant special teams coordinator. Cecil, you back with us, bro? Your cell phone does not like us tonight. All right. Well, we wait for Cecil to get back. Cecil, just holler whenever it works, man. No worries. If you hear me talking, just interrupt me. It's all good. So XFL Board did an article on Cecil last year in January. It's pretty insightful. Y'all check it out if you get a chance. But really to just tell you more about how much he works and how hard of a worker he is and how hard he works for what he wants. So, yeah, as you see from this quote, I was driving 20 hours and getting out of competing in front of the coach. I mean, he was having to work to get his opportunities. Coming out of school, he had nearly 35 offers. That's a lot. Committed to play for Tennessee in 2014, but switched to Texas and then the University of South Florida. Coahoma Community College, where he was one of the best linebackers Recorded 104 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 3 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, and 1 interception. Won the Defensive Player of the Year award in JUCO. All-American honors. See, so you might have to connect to Wi-Fi if you got it, bro. Now, a few nights ago, we were supposed to meet up. Cecil actually, he had the procedure, so he was out sleeping for medication. So no biggie, but that's what he was recuperating from his surgery. Tonight, we're just waiting on the phone to work. What's up, Cecil? That one work for you, bro? What's up? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Good to go?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
Yeah, it sounds like I hear you better now also, man. You sound clearer.
I'm finna go.
Yeah,
You
I
hear
hear
me
you.
now? You hear me?
So last time Cecil came on, I played some YouTube videos, or when he was supposed to come on, I played some YouTube videos, and those were copyrighted, so we can't play any of those anymore. But he does got some highlights I'll play.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Cecil.
Hey, Matt, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can
sir.
start back. And then I was at JUCO, and then I went to Grambling, and then I wanted to be a mortician. I work at funeral homes, and then I found out that it was a loan out of my name. Got myself. I wanted to take a straight line classes to graduate early. Then I ended up graduating a year before I was supposed to graduate. And I got my bachelor's in justice major. And then I ended up making the graduation list in the spring. I graduated in the spring. Then UT Martin called me for my 5th year. And I went to UT Martin. Didn't play the first 4 games. Still ended up with 80 times, 9 TL, 906 PBUs, block punt. I had almost 6 to 7 sacks. Didn't even play the first 4 games, and still went to the Hula Bowl. Coach Falcon.
Damn.
I used to be the head coach for the council. I drove 20 hours from Florida to Pittsburgh for the fan control. That's when I met John Jenkins and I met Ray Austin. Went there on LCL. Found out this was the first year when we was on lockdown. When we was on the what they call that, the shutdown, when no fans come bubble. Played that first year to the spring fail. Played there for Houston. And their top performance. My coach there was Larry Kursky. Used to be NFL Houston Texas head coach, and my
Oh, we lost you again, brother.
Native with John, that was a D coordinator in the NFL for a while. I got my connections through there. Then I went back to FCL. Well, now I went to the hub, and with Tom Goodhands, I went there.
Oh, hold up. Oh, yeah, we lost him again. His service is bad over there. If we can't make it work, like I said, I'll get it recorded through a phone conversation and then I'll re-release updated podcast. What's up, bro? Yeah, whenever you started that conversation, you were in a good spot. Wherever you ended up, man.
Hello,
It met.
Matt. You
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah. It's just cutting in and out real bad. I hear you, but it's making a lot of weird noise on me.
Nah, you hear me now?
Yeah. Like I said, whenever you started that conversation, wherever you were at was pretty good. There towards the end, it kind of just lagged out. I heard you talking about your 20-hour drive, and then that kind of lagged out right there. Are you connected to the Wi-Fi, or is it just cell signal?
Oh, let me
Hey, I tell you what.
go.
If you got a number, I'll call you and I'll just put you on speakerphone. How's that
Let me
sound?
go. You hear me now?
Yeah. If is your cell service better? How about I just call
You hear me
you and we
better?
get you on live? No, it's just cutting in and out, bro. Real bad. Let's see if I can't call him and just get him on speaker. That way we can have it rolling.
You hear
Man, you just cutting
me?
out real bad, bro. It's back and forth. It's that you hear me? It's real slow. I can't hear you if you're talking. I'm gonna call him up and put him on speaker, and then we'll be good to go. Sweet. All right, well, no worries. See, so I'm gonna remove you from this and call you. All right, here we go.
You hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you now. That should be better.
Yeah.
Now I got you on speaker. I'm just holding you by the mic, man. Man, if you could just go ahead, just start off where you was talking like past college and go through there.
The 20-hour drive, and then I went for there, and then next thing you know, after that, I met Ray Austin, and I balled out, and that was during the COVID year, and that was when my pro day got canceled because I had Baltimore Ravens talking to me during the process, and I had a couple of teams talking to me, but I just couldn't do a pro day after I came from LCF school.
Got you.
Then after that, next thing you know, Spring League came. I went to the Spring League. I played with the Sea Lions. That's now the USFL. I went there and dominated. And then after that, I was top prospect. I played for Larry Kursky and Johnny Lynn. And then after that, I went to the Hub. And that's when I met Reuben Foster and Brandon Marshall. And them, they were like, bro, you a dog. And they came out with the article. I was number one signing for an NFL contract. The Hub, and nothing ever happened. Then after that, I went back to the LCF and got Defensive Player of the Year. The year T.O. them came and Johnny Manziel them came back. And then after that, that's when I went back and just trained. I like the XFL gonna give me an opportunity, somebody. And then after that, I got a call from the NFL Academy. Out the blue, I'm gonna start working at Rooms to Go in the warehouse.
So this was what 2022 with the NFL Academy called you, or 2021?
This was 2022.
Gotcha.
This a couple months ago.
Okay.
And then I went to that, and then next thing you know, that's when I got invited to the Vipers camp. I went to the NFL Academy and made a name for myself. And after that, next thing you know, at the NFL Academy, all that happened, I went to the XFL, and the Vipers had called me and Rod Wilson and Miss Jen, and then Miss Jenny, Walter Jenny, then Dr. Jenny. She called me in a linebacker coach, and then after that, I had went and put on the top performance. I had 7 PBU, 3 picks, and 8 sacks in training camp, and still got released like a week before the game. And then after that, that's why I say it's a great partnership. I love it, but is y'all gonna put everybody in the right organization so they can change their program and be what it's equally what the best win to win a championship, or put somebody where our coach that's gonna bring the best man wins in training camp. I'm always been a competitor and a competitor, because that's what my daddy raised me on, playing Little League. I used to play 3 games a day. I eat, breathe football. I love it. That's my passion. That's my peace. So I take advantage of every opportunity when I step on the field.
Understood.
And then that's how I got released, and I went back and I started working at a funeral home in Lakeland with Cannon. And he was teaching me the game, and after I did 10 bodies, Arizona, we went to talking, and next thing you know, I came up here, they were 3-3, and I made them to 8. I helped, got them to 8-4, number 1 in the conference, and handle business. And this happened, and God just sent me down now to rehab and get my mind right and be ready for my opportunity.
Understood. Yeah, how many games have you played in the IFL so far?
I only played 6. I was still leading the league, and I only played 6 games.
And I got your stats pulled up right here they got for you. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive, man, for real.
Yes, sir, in a short period of time.
Yep. Second best tackler on the team for sure. And if you'd have more time, it'd probably be number 1, I'd say.
Yes, sir, most definitely. I'll be number 1 in tackling, and I still would lead. I came in here and lead on the sacks and TFLs, and I only played 6 games. They were 6 games ahead of me.
Yeah, I saw a video. I pulled it up. I was saying the other day, our original meetup, I was telling the folks at home that you were passed out from having that procedure. It knocked you out.
Yes.
But I played some YouTube videos, man, and it got me copyright. They hit me on the copyright, so no more YouTube.
Yes, sir. I understand on that.
But I seen one where you straight blasted Brandon Silvers on a play. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Yes, sir. You SCF?
Yep. Yeah, that's my guy.
People don't know I'm not just a linebacker that can't. I can cover. I can do anything. Blitz off the edge. I can blitz up the middle. I can cover the best tight end. I can cover the best running back. I can do it all. I'm very versatile.
Yes, sir.
And that's the thing that I love about when I went to the Vipers camp. I was able to show that, hey, we could put him on the island one wide with a running back. Or we could put him on the island with a tight end. Or we could blitz Cherry off the edge, but we blitz on the middle, and they don't know where he coming from. Or we could drop him in coverage. Or that's the thing when I first got there, man. They had meetings on Zoom a month before I got the training camp. And I was the first one to go up there when Coach say, what's tight? What's cover 8? You got 2 6 eyes. You got 2 3 eyes. You got a 6 and a 9 on the right end. You got a 6 to the 9 on the left end. You got 2 3 eyes. You got 2 hook curl players. You got 2 curl flat players. And you got 2 D thirds. You got a middle safety. And the safety coming down, giving a lucky call, left play ball. That's just the knowledge of the game, understanding the terminology. And that's just my thing. I love the game of football. I eat, breathe football.
Yeah, I was saying you kind of play like Ray Lewis. I know I was reading, man. Ray Lewis is your godfather?
Yes, sir. Ray Lewis, Alvin Hopper, my uncle. Travis Henry, my uncle. I go on and on. My brother used to play with the 49ers and Oakland Raiders. Earl Campbell like a mentor to me. Denzel Perryman like a mentor to me. I go on and on.
That's awesome, man. And you wear his number because of that?
Yes, sir. That's why I wear number 52, because my godfather.
I mean, you talk like him almost, man. A lot of what you say and preach is very similar, just to be honest with you. I mean, I never met the man, but just being a fan of the NFL back in the day,
Yes, sir. Most definitely. We just lost my brother, the junior, and then when I got hurt, when that hurt injury happened to me, it took a lot out of me, because I had an injury, then I was getting on my feet, getting rolling, and I had just lost my auntie, and I lost my brother.
Gotcha.
I couldn't go to their funerals. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chasing the dream, but is coaches really knowing what kind of sacrifices I'm really doing right now? The really traumatized time I'm going through right now. But I know once I get back rolling, they in trouble. If they let me in that XFL, ball game over. They're going to see the new edition of Ray Lewis.
I'm excited for you, man. That's awesome.
Get rid of it.
Thank you so much.
You know, anytime I talk to someone and they're like this and they've had a rough time, you know they're a good individual. You know, you're not salty about nothing. You're still ready to work.
Yeah, most definitely.
Even laid up, waiting to be healed up just to go back to work, man. That's great, for real.
Most definitely. Hey, one thing I learned in the game, once you only gonna get wiser in the game, but the coach can't make the play for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all you at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, is you gonna be an impact to somebody's program? Is you gonna respect and willing to learn the playbook? Is you gonna give your all? You can't give your all and be partying and think you want a result. That'll never happen.
Yes, sir.
If you're gonna be in, you gotta be all in. And that's why I was chasing my dream, all in. And that's how I'm going to completely keep being, because I know what it is to come from the bottom. Because I was in the major league when we got kicked out in the hotel. So I know a lot about the bottom, surviving, trying to make it out. And that's life where I could have been putting my time into life, working a job, but I'm not going to let adversity stop me from what God knows, my destiny, my goal, and what I deserve.
Very respectable, man. Seriously.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Do you feel like, I mean, I know your time's coming, but you feel like it's going to be this next year?
Yes, sir, most definitely. I thank God from the part something that I couldn't even imagine, because my story done got out playing out here in Arizona. Everybody know about Cecil Cherry.
They do. And that's one thing I was going to ask you about, the nickname.
Yeah, I got it from the FCF. So when I hit Brandon Silvers, they came up with it.
Oh, like I said, Brandon, my guy, because
oh, that's my boy too. Yeah, man. Brandon said, I ain't never been hit like that no more. I ain't never been hit like that.
Hey, if you watch the video, you can see when he gets up, he's just like, "What the hell happened?"
That was the last game he played in the LCF and went to the XFL and put on the show. I'm happy for him.
Man, you'll get there too. You'll get there. Just keep it up.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you potentially. I mean, you go back to the NFL seriously still, man.
Man, so I haven't even had no shot at that. That's my goal. But to reality, to God, you always got to have a play, a plan A, a play B, plan B, and a plan C. God got them all in order for me in my mind.
Yes, sir.
NFL, if it don't come, train, keep training. XFL, if you just got to work and train to all the way there, get your mind right and go be ready to dominate it.
Yes, sir.
But I know I'm going to be full ready to go for anybody NFL training camp. I'm fully ready to go.
You heard him, NFL. Get at him.
I'll be full ready to go. They ain't even got to sign me on the contract. Bring me in for camp. You're going to see what's Cherry do. You ain't even going to have to, I don't even want no money out up front. You just bring me to training camp for free. And I love special teams. Kickoff return, fullback. I'll knock them out. And I get defense back the ball to work my way on defense, because I know how to strategy of trying to make a team, everything go. Just bring me back and bring me in the camp. I'm still a player that chased my dreams since 2020 when my pro day with council.
Yeah, I see, man. You can catch, run, do whatever. I saw a couple plays where you intercepted and took off.
Yes, sir. I'm an athlete. That's what it on. I started off when I started playing football. I was playing safety and running back before anything.
You feel like a lot of your experience through, the different leagues and schools has really helped you succeed, man?
Yes, sir. It helped me out a lot. With that faith, oh, my God, it's unbelievable. Hey, I'm going to tell you like my God daddy say, it's like throwing gasoline on fire.
It's motivation, baby, motivation.
Definitely. That we said on the Hall of Fame speech. They said I couldn't come back. They don't know. That's like throwing gasoline on fire.
So you enjoying your time with the Rattlers right now, though? I mean, it's all good.
Yes, sir. I'm enjoying my time. I want my brothers to get this championship so they can get their opportunity. Hey, I led them to the promised land. Now they got the promise they gonna get it done.
Yeah. I mean, and after talking with you more, I've actually started checking out the IFL a lot more. It's caught my interest. It's a pretty good product.
You know what my movie I love watching is when Kurt Warner played. I had an opportunity to come play in Kurt Warner movie with the IFL. One of the players told me, and I had a family issue. I had to go home, so that's why I couldn't make it. And then next thing you know, boom, I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, they were gonna get you to do Ray Lewis part. They'll play the linebacker. I said, oh man, I wish I would have knew that. I said, yeah, man, he should have did it.
You'd have had an acting career, man. You'd have been like The Rock.
Well, definitely Tyson.
There you go.
Tyson Graham. I don't know if you ever did him on the interview. Tyson Graham, he played with the Atlanta Falcons and he played with the Pittsburgh Maulers this season. He was the one in the film, in the video. He was trying to get me to come with them.
Got you. That's interesting, man.
Yes, sir.
So where are you from, Cecil? Where were you born?
Frostproof, Florida, in Polk County.
Got you. So, man, you really have had to work to get to where you at. You've had to travel around. I mean, you're in Arizona now.
Yes, sir. Hey, football done took me everywhere, and it's going to keep taking me more places. And football and faith. You see what that says? 2 F's, football and faith.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I was reading some articles. I was digging some stuff up, and they said you were big into yoga as well.
Yes, sir. I was so dedicated coming to XFL. I was doing hot yoga, and I was doing 5 a.m. boxing training. I was so, I didn't want nothing to block my vision. If I would have played in this season, or they would have brought me back 1 game, 2 games, like Viper would promise me, I promised everybody would know who Cherry was. Quick.
Well, man, the Vipers, they're going to need somebody this year. You got a new coaching staff. That's what I was just talking about whenever we were trying to get you back. Anthony Blevins took over, Dr. Anthony Blevins. So I think the opportunity could be there as well, you know.
Yes, sir. You never know. That's why I'm not even tripping out, because my film speaks for itself.
I mean, it really does.
I mean, you can get somebody to do a 40. You get somebody to do that, but do they got that dog in the heart to go make that play when that person got the ball in their hand? Or they blocking for the next person on kick return? Or they going down there on kickoff, getting the ball back for the offense, taking it from them? If they doing that, or they doing it for the show? Because at the end of the day, I love football. One thing football changed my life. If football helped me break a curse on what my family got going on. So I take football real serious with a real passion. If you're trying to help me learn, I'm learning the game. I'm not a student that know too much in the game, but I'm also going to improve and learn. I'm going to take notes. That's what I'm doing, because I never know too much. And I'm never too big-headed to learn, but I'm also big-headed to get better, to learn from you as a coach. And once I respect a coach, I'm going to give him my all.
Solid player. Solid mentality, man. I mean, always room for improvement.
Exactly. You can never be perfect. Nobody but God. And God tell you he wasn't perfect. So that tell you.
Yes, sir.
Make mistakes in life.
Yes, sir. So coming into next year, I know. So you should be off IR by September, October at the latest.
Man, I might be off IR because I get out this flame in 2 weeks. I should be ready to go when it's time for training camp. Because I already been in it for 6 weeks.
Man, you got me excited to see you now, bro. You know, there was a point in, I think April. Yeah, April. I tried to make it to a Rattlers game because I was in the area, but I just couldn't do it. Now I regret it.
Yeah, man, I showed out. The Rattler Nation love them. They asking every other players, what's Cecil? Man, I'm trying to get my mind right on the opportunity right now.
You in terms of the XFL, you know any of the guys that are playing now? You got any buddies up there that are rolling around?
Oh, in the XFL right now?
Yeah. Or the
Man,
NFL.
I got called a whole lot of them, man. I don't know where to start at. Mike Lee, Francois,
Got you.
Chauncey Rivers, Brandon Silver, Brandy, that played running back with Brandon Silver, number 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Now I'll go on about XFL people I know. Two twins on San Antonio team, then a couple of linemen on Orlando team, a D lineman on. I know a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie to you when it comes to football.
That's awesome, though, man. I mean, all those connections are going to help you out. You might wake up one day with a call, say, "Hey, come out here. We need you."
Man, most definitely. Sometimes I know all along because they be trying to tell people, "Hey, man, Cecil gonna bring you." Telling you now, he's different. I be like, man, you done told these people about me happy.
Man, watching those fan-controlled highlights is where I really got to know you, I think. After watching some of those, that's where I could see you out there having fun, being explosive, and you're always smiling, you know?
Most definitely. Hey, I'm going to always do that.
And you were was it the 2022 Defensive Player of the Year or 2021?
2022. Got
you. So you earned that with how many tackles? Do you remember?
I earned that with I had like 40, 30, and I had like 2 defensive touchdowns, had like 3 picks and like 4 forced fumbles. I had a stat. And that was only off of 6 games.
Yeah, like I said, I've seen you out there flying around multiple times on those highlights. I've watched a lot of those, and those seem to be really entertaining, you know. What do you feel like? So coming into everything, what do you feel like? I mean, personally, is there anything you can improve on coming into the next year?
Everything. I'm going to improve on getting my weight down. But before I went to surgery, I was 230. But at the end of the day, I want to get back round down to like, I don't know, I was 233. I want to get down back to 230. My solid size. And hey, man, just play ball, have fun.
Understood, brother. Understood. Like I said, I bet you if you weren't hurt, you'd be one of the ones invited to this combine coming up, no doubt.
Oh, most definitely. And the thing about it, I had talked to Coach David Dykeman because I was trying to ask him some serious information because I'm in a situation where I can't control it.
Understood.
And that situation is like I was in therapy. I'm going through getting better. What can I do to play? What can I do to get my opportunity? I know y'all have workout. And if teams bring me in, if I'm clear about then, I'm ready to go. But I know I'll be clear. They told me I'll be clear for NFL training camp, so I know I'll be clear for XFL training camp.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a long ways out, you know.
Yes, sir, most definitely. So if a coach get down and get to study me and get to know me for me, I bet his whole perspective would be like, man, I need to grab that player because when they get hard, I'm not gonna run. Pressure burst pipes. I came from a pressure family, so that's how I feel in football. I'm gonna bring that pressure. Everybody can't handle pressure. People can try to sneak pressure in, but if that pressure gonna keep going 9 out of 10, what that pressure gonna do? Is it gonna bust the pipe, or is it gonna keep playing?
You're right.
And after a while, you'll see what people in for. Because at the end of the day, if you wanna get looks and get to the next level, you can't be no person that's slacking. You gotta lead by example. And I ain't always talking about yelling or this and that. Man, make a play. Have fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be so stubborn on messing up. If you're gonna mess up, do it 100%. Do whatever it takes the team win. Be a team player style, I player, the rest gonna come. Because what God have planned for you can no man take from you.
Yes, sir. And you know that rings true for you too, man. I mean, like I said,
sir.
Just hearing you talk, I'm pretty impressed, man. I mean, seriously, you're a tough individual.
Sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Yep. Man, in terms of so I got lessons in life. We talked about a lot. I mean, in life, what do you think? I mean, growing up, what's one of the biggest things that's helped you, with this work ethic? What made you like you are?
Where I come from, because when I got a story about life. Not only that, my dad, I was gay away as a baby, so my dad came and got me when he got out of prison. He took a course called Save Yours. He shot a street up. He was a funeral taker, all that. And then my sophomore year, the police and the U.S. Marshal used to bust in my house. And I used to get threatened by the police. Used to get pulled up, harassed, all types of stuff, busting in my window while I'm asleep. Now I went through so much, and as a young individual, as a child trying to make it, telling people to lie on me to make my daddy mad. My daddy was like, my son ain't gonna grow up like I grew up. I got him in football. I'm a president in Little League. And that's when I took off from football, because I met my real family through football. But I had another foster family take care of me. And I always had God families, different families step in my life and be there for me. So that's why I always say, man, to see them happy, to see them me chasing my dream, to see all my support. Like, man, you're not one of them statistics that fell in the trap where we from, man. I'm glad I got coaches to the day. Chase your dream until you get there, because you're supposed to be there. Like, I grew up playing with Darren James, one of the top safeties. Me and him was out of the top hitting in Polk County. He was number 2. I was number 1. So what that tell you? If my brother could do it, I can do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, like I was telling, I had Spicer on here last time, and that's what I mean. His story is similar; it's not the same, but y'all could have easily, went the wrong way, easy, and it'd have been a cakewalk that way. And that it's good and it's respectable that you work your ass off to make it somewhere, man. So keep it up.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Respect.
Yep. Now, I used to be a coach, and I used to be a coach in a place that, I mean, it was pretty urban, a lot of the typical stuff that you kind of just talked about. So I do have a slight understanding, and you see so many good athletes get lost to the streets, man. And I don't mean like death, but I just mean like running the streets, doing stuff.
Doing stuff they don't supposed to do, selling drugs, doing stuff they don't supposed to, man. I was trying to hang around my kin people. I had to get away from them.
Yep.
I went to grass. I went to going to work at lawn service out there in the heat in Florida, walking around with a blower on holding a weed eater, then doing a whole lot with a contract company, showing that I was going to chase my dream, ain't going to let nothing stop me.
It's awesome, man. Seriously. I know I didn't say that 100 times, but I mean, somebody's got to give you props.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
So, I mean, in terms of, you got kids?
No, sir.
Got you. How are you?
I got 25. I got 20, about 23 or 21 siblings, though.
Damn. So you busy. You got plenty of nieces and nephews to keep you busy, huh?
Man, I got about 4, 5 sisters, got like 6 boys apiece. I'm not chasing my dream for me. I'm trying to show them if their uncle did it, they could do it too.
Yes, sir. That's be a good role model for them kids, man. Girls or boys.
I promise I am.
That's what matters the most, man. Even if they don't play sports, having that drive in life is going to help them succeed, no matter what people do to them or say to them.
Most definitely.
So moving forward, I mean, I'm assuming you plan on staying in Arizona, as long as you can, right?
Well, just training, yes, sir. Training, getting right, because they got D1 and all these different connections.
Yep.
I'm supposed to be with Martavis on Tuesday and training with him and D Hawks and meeting their trainer and seeing how that's gonna go and letting them know my rehab, and I'm gonna let them know, hey, as I start rehab, we could go ahead and start pushing, get me ready, and send my film out through his connections or whoever they have to, and have my agent team working, because my agent is Peter Schaefer and Fred Howard.
Okay.
And they the president over all agents in the NFL and represent GMs and stuff.
Gotcha.
So they got 9 GMs that they can step to, and like got Cherry, bring them in the camp. Let's see how it's gonna work out, because like I say, I'm a 2020 guy. So if somebody really sit down as a coach and look at my resume, they'll say, man, why the kid not in the NFL?
I mean, that's what I say when I'm looking.
Man, my resume long. And then it's crazy, whatever coach bring me in, it's gonna be a bonus on their end. Every coach I done played with got to approve for finding me. They got a bonus for finding me to play for their team.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I won't be surprised where you wind up next year, bro. I mean, in terms, there's a lot of bodies that can fill spots, but in terms of bodies that know what they're doing and have an attitude, I mean, you got it.
Yes, sir.
If you could make it, if you could pick an XFL team right now, where would you go? Any idea?
I would play for Orlando because I'm from Florida and Polk County, about 30 minutes from Orlando. But I say Coach Reggie Barlow.
Yeah.
You can't beat Reggie Barlow, DC.
Yeah.
Hey, he in the swag. You got to show love to the swag.
Yeah, he's a good man, too.
Yeah, he great. He great. But I had tried to hit up Coach Dole for St. Louis because Hakeem Williams that played linebacker number 6 that played at Syracuse. I tried to hit up Coach Don through him, but I inbox Coach on Twitter, my fam. So, I mean, I would want to play for Coach Barlow. I ain't going to lie to you. They've been the only ones, like, communicating back with me and Vaughn Hitchison. I'm supposed to talk with him on Monday.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. Whoever come at me, they just know they're going to get a person that's going to change their program instantly. Not later down the line. It's going to be immediately.
Yeah, and you're not just talking. I seen what you did with Arizona, bro.
Quick, man. I got here in 6 games. I was leading the league. Until this last week, I went leading the league in sacks and more. I'm still in the top 3. And I'm still leading in TFL, 9 of them.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I got here in 6 games and scored touchdowns and all.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Dave Bowler on tonight. I appreciate you rescheduling. I was going to ask him to holler at you or check your film out.
Yes, sir. I already know. Technical difficulties. But it's all right. That's why I jumped on with you. And whoever listens to this, my story is a book. It's not made. You can't edit it. All you can do is put it out there and be the director. And I'm the one that had the cameras rolling because I did what I was supposed to do.
Yes, sir. What do you think coming back from injury, what's going to be your number one goal?
Get back stronger. Get on my push-ups. Be ready and drop some weight from surgery and get in top shape like I was. And go train with D1 and get in the best shape of my life.
I like it, man. I like it. Man, I don't one more question for you. A fan at home messaged me. So they said you had a funeral home or a hearse business yourself. Is that true?
Nah, I was working with Lakeland with Cannon and Cannon Funeral Home in Lakeland. I was learning the game because I want to be a mortician.
Gotcha.
And that's my goal. Like, if I got to wait for the XFL, I'm supposed to be starting working at transferring bodies every other day. I'm going to start working at that and doing my thing.
So you do have a backup plan already?
Yes, sir. I already got a backup plan. I want to own my own funeral home one day.
That's awesome, man. That's respectable as hell.
Yes, sir. Own my own funeral home. That's my goal. And I did 10 bodies, and it was great.
Yeah, I bet it's nice and quiet.
Yes, sir. Nah. Hey, you got to have a heart in that funeral home.
I don't think I could do it, man. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
Much power to you, bro. I respect you because I couldn't even work in a hospital myself. But yeah, Cecil, I think that's about it for us, man. You've answered and talked about as much as you could. I know we had some technical difficulties at the beginning, but this phone thing worked out good. You know, you can hear everything well.
Yes, sir, most definitely. I appreciate you and appreciate your time.
Hey, man. Thank you for coming on and working with me, man. And when you contact me whenever you get any kind of updates, you get any kind of news, man, and we'll get you back on the show, you know, even if it's just a spot.
Yes, sir, most definitely. I got you. I'm so networking. I'm trying to get. I've been sending film and stuff to the Arizona Cardinals special team coordinator, and he's been reading and looking. So I'm just sending them, knocking them out.
There you go.
So
there you go.
I'm trying to get them pushing.
Yeah, if you got anything you ever want me to share, let me know. The podcast, it's getting like 5,000-6,000 streams since I switched over to this live. But
yes, sir.
On Facebook, I get a lot of interactions. I mean, in the millions sometimes. So that's really where most of my action takes place is Facebook. But if you got anything ever, just shoot it my way, man. And I'll share it, even if it's just a news update, you know.
Yes, sir, I got you.
But I appreciate you, Cecil, man, and good luck. Good luck with the injury. I hope everything comes out okay. And like I said, thank you for coming on, dude.
Yes, sir, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Have a good night. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. You too.
Take it easy, Cecil, man. Be good. God bless you.
You too. Yes, sir. You too.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all. That wraps it up with Cecil. That was a good one. I know we had some technical difficulties there at the beginning, but the phone thing worked out. He's a great guy. I look forward to kind of meeting him someday. I don't know when it'll be, but definitely I feel like he'll be on the XFL roster at some point. As I said, the only real news updates I want to discuss was the IFL to XFL Combine. That takes place. Let me share it so everybody can see it again. There we go. Takes place in October. I'm sorry. They announced their partnership in October. The actual combine is August 4th in Henderson, Nevada. So curious to see who gets invited to that and how many actually like come ready to play. I know there is some surprising skill in the IFL, and I didn't realize that until Cecil come on. But I know after now, I kind of want to look some more into it and see what's happening. Who knows? Might get some IFL coverage. What do you think, IFL? Let me know. But yeah, we also, like I said, we had Dr. Anthony Blevins, head coach of the Vegas Vipers, going forward. That's a big name. That should be good for them. I really do think that. As well as him being a minority, it's what's needed, and it's progressive and gives us the chance to like give other people opportunities. So good luck to you, Dr. Anthony Blevins. Look forward to hearing you speak and learning more about what you're offering your players, your team, and your fans. Like I said, the interview with Dave Bowler got shut down. It was not approved by XFL Media. That one was on me. I kind of went straight through and tried to message them and got them set up, but I need to go through the XFL before doing that going forward. So going forward, if there are interviews that are mentioned, they will be approved before posting. So just FYI, that's on me. I appreciate everybody listening. Appreciate you coming out and working with me. I'm in the middle of moving, so things are kind of crazy right now. I think Tuesday we'll meet up with Michael Lathrop and Mark Hallback from Player 54. And same time, same place. It'll be 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. After that, I think I don't have another one until the following week, and that should be at the new studio. So hopefully that's all good and ready to go. Like I said, appreciate everybody listening and working with me. Thank you, XFL, for letting me cover. I mean, it's been a great ride, great experience. As I've said multiple times, I'm not receiving any profit from this. This is strictly from the heart. Just enjoy it. And I think the XFL needs this positive coverage, especially when it comes to players like Cecil. You see him on a roster next year, having a piece like this out about him is really going to help get some media publicity out. But as I said, guys, appreciate you for listening and coming. Please come back next time. We'll have Player 54 podcast on here to talk more about the combine events, as well as just how Michael and Mark, got involved together for Player 54. I believe Michael's the owner of Player 54 podcast, but Mark's a contributor. But both are pretty heavy in their news, so it'll be a good conversation. Until next time, guys, that's it for me. Your host, Matthew Tyler. I'm tired. It's time to go. Have a good night.